What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. First video, actually. This is pretty funny idea I had for a while. I made an account with T3 to T1 robots and weapons only, and I'm just seeing how far we can get this account to go. I've just kind of stopped spending money once I got a decent kind of setup going, and this is what we're working with right now. So this is just a compilation of a few matches I played, trying to rank up. Right here, one of my personal favorite builds is this Haichi. I don't actually have the Haichi pilot for it, which kind of sucks, but I am running auto on this. So I get sped up Taran damage and whatnot, fire rates. So right here, we're just going to cap the center beak. We're already down like 4 beacons. And I marked that Scorpion. Right here, I made a kind of dumb decision. Jumped backwards and got messed up by literally the entire team. But I promise you, you'll see some more footage of that Haichi actually being useful. This is my second favorite build, the Hellburner. I've got the Hellburner pilot on this guy. A really well leveled up Paladin drone actually, so he's pretty strong. Right here, I just wanna kill that Kaiji because, you know, sword units are one thing, you know, Teths are one thing, but the Kaijis, man, those are the ones that really mess me up. I hate Kaijis. I can't stand them. We get that guy in center. We're just kind of healing up now after taking some damage, and I see this Kaiji right here. We're just gonna run up, let the ability do the work. Boom, he's gone. And then right here, that sword unit has come to just kind of chill. I really think I should have killed him right there. He's in range, but I guess he's just high enough. Doesn't matter. I run after him, and then I just instantly lose 80,000 health and run back to cover. I was expecting to get shot in the back there, but I wasn't expecting to take that much damage. And here's where we're going to meet the guy who's going to harass me for the rest of this match with Boom Bash Pow. It's this guy, this total moron, this total loser with his Mark II Kaiji with a jump unit installed. Here's my favorite build though. I've got the Nessa Riggs pilot obviously, so full stealth, full Mark II flamethrowers on this Raven, and I mean this thing just rips through any meta whatsoever that comes my way. I mean it runs through everything. There's no competition. So right now I see that that Nuo with Boom Bash Pow. And something about the weapon just really pissed me off, and I saw a little bit of an opportunity here. So, you know, I don't even have my second ability charge back yet, and I just go straight after this guy. I want him dead. So boom, you know, alright, there's the Boom Bash Pow guy gone, right? There's no one else that's gonna destroy me, and then this guy comes in with his Mark II Boom Bash Pow, and there goes half my health. Also, there's a Ravager across the map that our teammates just let go there, so, you know, we jump across the map, whatever. And this is where I can't really fight the meta, right here. You know, I'm just chilling. Alright, he takes out my shield, this sword unit's doing whatever, and then he drops a keel on me, and then he hits me again, and then I just die. Brilliant. Awesome, same guy. Now I'm a little tilted. But this is where the tier comes into play. The tier is the tank of this match, and I don't have a tanky drone on it. I don't. That's like a base level drone just to help out with my phase shift and whatnot. It's I get jumped on by a Scorpion. I phase. He runs away. You know, Scorpion things. But you know what? We're gonna be fine because this thing's pretty dope. I mean, the heal ability. Like, okay, I could have gone with a bunch of other T3 gear here, like the Mender or even the Wayland. Both out heal this thing and out tank this thing. But you know, I'm not going for the most practical builds here because I'm just plain better than this competition. That's the whole point of this hangar, to see how far I can go based off skill alone. So we're just gonna stick with our teammates here. This is some really good team synergy. I'm just gonna keep healing this Teth, get him as tanky as possible. And now we're really just in a fight against the Titans. Teth gets drawn up. I'm gonna stay in heal mode for a bit longer, heal him up, and just zap this guy down. You know, try and pick off some kills where you can get him. I get a little bit greedy here. See a Skyros, and I think that's the Kaiji again that's invisible over there. Get locked down from that keel, and I've already learned what that keel does once, so we just immediately phase shift. Now we're getting low, though. Now we're getting our ass beat. Last stand came in clutch. My teammates are nowhere to be found. But you know what? We're going to be fine. I'm just going to fall back. No, I don't have enough cover for that. And now I'm just getting pussy hit. Oh, and then this guy wants to lift me up. And this is, I mean, yeah, I really should have died there. I don't know how I survived that. But Ravager's just going to sit there and chill and take our beacon because my teammates aren't there, of course. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now we got a teammate. I locked that Ravager down because I don't need line of sight. And then I'm just going to phase shift here. I'm just going to make him waste his entire ability. And now the only useful thing I can really do is lock people down and heal my Titans. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit here and give them the best passive healing that I can give and just deal what damage I can with my single Mark II Scourge. And that's honestly the most useful thing I can do here. I even activate my Dreadnought or whatever spaceship thingy. I'm not up with the times, but I give him a big old shield so that he doesn't die as fast. I don't know what this man is doing with Vaha on his Newton, but you know, it is what it is. This is my Titan build, so maybe I shouldn't be talking, but just wait and watch some of this gameplay. This match is almost over. And the rest of this is just me kind of walking around, but this gives me some time to talk about this build and the rest of my builds. This Sharanga, the Ballast, is the 3 weapons I'm using. They deal dot damage as well, but these weapons are stupid underrated because every Reppy robot in the game has some kind of defense mechanism, some kind of defense points that makes it tanky, and the Ballast, because it goes off of dot damage, just destroys everything. Along with that, the Sharanga's phase ability is by far the best Titan ability to stop sword units. I mean, the bad part is they can just kind of fly around and deal damage to you until they lunge, but when they lunge, you can just kind of say no to them. This guy was actually pretty tanky, but after I got through his defenses, you know, I just erased him. So just wait, I get some real good kill streaks with this Ballast Sharanga, by far my favorite Titan build I've ever made on any account. I have been playing the game since 2014, so I get bored from time to time, and this is what follows. Accounts like these. So that Titan build is running the base Universal Titan Pilot, and I don't even know what skills on there. I think I have the constant healing. Oh, that's the game that got me to Diamond. Okay. Anyways, so we drop down on Moon Map. Sometimes I like to start out with my Tier or my Hades usually. Sometimes the Haichi. That can be a good beacon runner. I forget how annoying this match was or not. I find the Moon Map to be particularly terrible with Boom Bash Pow. Surprisingly, you would think there's a ton of cover, but the counterpoints this game or this map has just allow for a lot of good counter angles that you can just get pressed up into, and unfortunately those areas are not where the tunnel is. Anyways, this guy drops on me, and this is what I mean when I say that the Tier is really tanky. So right here, he's got all these close range weapons. That's why I phase shift here. Not because I can't out damage him, but because he just has so much damage in general. You see some of the damage I do there. Once I get some distance, my teammates come in to help, and we wrap that guy up pretty quickly, and I didn't take too much damage overall. And then, you know, the Test's a decently tanky guy, so I'll stay with him for now. And these guys are like just kind of weirdly holed up in this corner. So I'm kind of hesitant to run down here and have spawn right behind my back, but we're just gonna see what we can do, you know. This guy jumps up again. We shoot him a bit, but man, that reflector shield on that guy is good, but we get him anyways. I heal that back. I don't know how that sword unit got a lock on me, but there's phase shift in action for you, so that's nice. That's all good. And then here I wasn't quite sure if that angler was pushing me or not, so I kind of look away for a sec. I think, yeah, this is definitely a game where I got really annoyed with Boom Bash Pow, I think. Anyways, I don't do second voice recordings. This is all one take, so we're just gonna see how this goes. It's the first video, anyways. Anyways, he does end up pushing me, and this guy actually knows how to play the game, probably because he's from a clan from China, and corner peeks the shit out of me. So that doesn't end up too well in my favor, and I get locked down right before I can get into cover. For some reason, he enters his ability, and then the Boom Bash Pow starts because I'm low HP. And I mean, here I'm just kind of thinking, where can I go? Because my legs are broken. I don't exactly have anywhere I can go, anything I can do. The most I can do is heal this guy, and run forward. And then, yeah, as I try and get in cover here, maybe the wrong thing to do would be to go in shield mode here, but I see this guy coming, and the last thing keeping me alive right now is my shield. It's this guy. And I say, okay, Boom Bash Pow on a Griffin in Diamond League. Unfortunately for him, I'm the only goated player that should be using old gear right now, so I murk him with my drone. Granted, that was a completely stolen kill, but I'm still taking credit for it because yeah, it's funny. Anyways, stuff starts spawning in. This guy in a Strix. I just got a Strix on one of my other accounts. It's actually really fun. I put all like 5 punchers on it because you'll never catch me with a sniping robot. It's just not my style. And I mean, yeah, you can just see the flames doing their work. These things melt. This is honestly my Titan killer robot as well. It's just so good. Back in the day, me and my friend, in the early times, we had full hangars of Griffins, and we took those to Champ League in like 2015. So I know my way around the jump ability and jumping robots and whatnot. So I like Raven. I like how the build works. I like everything about this build. I do despise Samjuk's though. There's a new Atlas Titan, and I honestly, I'll be completely honest, I don't really know what it does. I just know I really shouldn't be in that purple field. That's about it. So, you know, if I'm shooting the purple shield and I'm not supposed to be, my bad. Oh yeah, I forgot I died to some random thing there. The mines. Great. Anyways, here's why I love the Hellburner. Because I probably got the most damage in this game just from this moment here, where there's like how many people around me, and just boom, then I get my my little mothership ability, and I just run up to this guy and I just do my thing, you know, and I'm not dead somehow. And you know, there's a Teth, and he starts running, and then I lock him down, and he stops shooting me because he knows if he kills me, I'm gonna blow up and kill him anyways, so he just stops. I think that's really funny. Obviously now I'm down to 1 weapon and can't do much more, but this guy comes running in, and I'm like, you know what, let's punish this Samjuk for being over aggressive, and that's exactly what we do. But that Condor just kind of got in my way. We still get him at the end though. That's pretty funny. I wish we got more damage on the sword unit there. So the rest of the game is really just me getting frustrated at Boom Bash Pow. I'm so glad it's getting nerfed. Thank you, Pixonic, for nerfing it. Although, you know, it's just part of the whole spiel. There's another Sharinga, probably the first Sharinga I've seen in running this account, to be honest. And I'm looking at the setup they have and the Boom Bash Pow, and I look at how many opponents are over here, and we're down a player, and I'm like, ah, shit. You know, I gotta come over here. Those guys have got that under control. But right now we have what looks like an Atlas Titan coming towards a Morametz with all the stock weapons on it. So yeah, I gotta start moving. Unfortunately, Sharinga and, you know, sword unit and all this other stuff is just not working for me. This game frustrated me, but I'm gonna post it because it was interesting and I didn't completely suck, and that Hellburner moment was cool. So here we are. Snipe that guy out of the air. I mean, out the ground. And I'm just gonna stick with this Morametz, and we're gonna see what we can do with however, I think 5 minutes are left on the clock. Yeah, 5 minutes. So Morametz goes, gets some hits down. I really just want that guy to jump up. This sword unit I don't get enough damage on. And here's a prime example. I think, does this guy jump this time? Yeah, he does. And you know, we just say goodbye. Like, you just shut down their ability completely. And then here, the Atlas just turns his back to me. I don't know how that was an assist, by the way. That should have been my kill, but whatever. Unfortunately, another Titan killer comes. So we've got the, whatever that thing is. I forget the name. It gets purple shield and shoots stupid Titan killing bullets at you. By the way, I've been losing half my health this entire time from Boom Bash Pow just being shot at me. And that too, Dreadnought things. Like, I've been getting chipped this entire game just by long range damage, and that's gonna continue. But they're down to 2 people, it looks like 3 people, and I'm just waiting for this guy to make his move. And may I mention how stupid that build is? Boom Bash Pow on a sword unit. What are we doing? Come on, bro. Like, bro. I'll never understand people who play like that. I could never. So yeah, we just melted a luchador, by the way. That was nothing. That Dux melted me, though. Wow. I forgot about how much damage those things do when you ignore them. So I'll take some fault there, but I really wanted the luchador kill, so you know, it is what it is. But now we've got 2 sword units, and these guys are just chilling. So my problem now is if I walk up this hill, that guy's going to get his ability again, and his 4 arms are going to melt me before he even jumps. So I really don't want to go over this hill, because they're just going to have free reign at me. At the same time, I don't really have anywhere else to go. So I'm kind of just standing around here waiting for one of these guys to make a mistake or jump on me and try and get the kill that way. Start moving over here a little bit, but I think I changed my mind because I realized this guy's just going to keep taking health out of me, and I can't out-heal him with my ability, and I'm nowhere near my shield. No one in my team is a healer, and we're all just chilling back here, and if we keep chilling back here, I'm dead. So I stand up to this sword unit guy, and I'm like, just jump on me. Try and get some damage in, and then another one comes in, and I forgot there were 2, so this is my own fault. I do try and kill him. I feel like I should have gotten more damage off that time. And then this guy's stealthed, and I really just dig myself a deeper hole there, but there's not much more I could do, to be honest. So, interesting scenario here. We're down 2 kills. It's not looking too good. And I think that's how the game goes, to be honest with you. But we're just going to run around in my Haichi, try and get that guy to jump on us. He doesn't. I probably would have killed him if he did, to be honest. And these guys have already broken through my blue shield, and now every single Boom Bash Pow player in this lobby is hurling their weapons at me. Like, literally every single one. For why? Probably because of the blue shield. People these days just see blue shield and just throw every single thing they have at you because they assume the robot is weak, like a Fujin or something. And I mean, the Haichi is weak. Let's be honest. I ended it there. I rage quit. Anyways, I mean, I didn't rage quit, but I rage cut the recording. Next up, though, we got a better game. I mean, you can tell already because I get Reapers straight to the dome immediately. But we're running around here on the castle map again. And yeah, I don't know what's up with these Boom Bash Pow sword units, but they're just gonna do their thing. And I say, okay, you know, all right, you had your fun, you did your stuff. And now, at this point, I'm just like, alright, bro. They're just hurling these Mark II Boom Bash Pows at me, and I'm already down to last stand. But before you skip ahead, before you look away, there's a reason this match is on here, alright? And I just want to exemplify how good this tier is, even on its own. I have no teammates to back me up here, and we're just going to start picking these guys off one by one, pinned by Boom Bash Pow. Alright, so here comes the first guy, right? He's like, oh, that's a tier, I'm going to get him instantly. And I just, first of all, his ability reflects off my shield. And then I phase shift instinctively because the second I saw Typhon, I would just want to hit that ability right away and dodge it. It just so happens that he already fired it and it went off my shield. Anyways, I melted him. And then I go peek, see if they still know I'm here, and sure enough, a smite comes flying down. By the way, they're just shooting their Boom Bash Pow at me under this bridge and dealing no damage. So they're kind of just wasting their time here. Here comes the next one. This time we've got definitely a more challenging opponent. We've got a Lynx. And I mean, I'm melting him still. I'm melting him because, you know, purple weapons, I had to level them up quite a bit to make them viable. And I mean, yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight, to be honest with you. I just had to make sure my Scourge was locked on and let my Shredders do the work. And I'm just letting the self-heal of my pilot do its thing at this point. I haven't even gotten to heal mode or had to. I know this guy's just chilling here. Sometimes you can shoot him through that crevice, and then I get Scorpion because I killed that guy twice, and he has to come Scorpion me. Over here, I see this guy just harassing our base with this robot, and of course, whatever he has on here just instantly... Oh, I remember now. Teth takes away your ability, so he immediately destroys my ability, and I can't use it, but we get him anyways. So here I start playing around, and here's where I almost make a complete fool of myself and slam close my computer and you know, take a walk for the day is what I almost did here in a minute. But I see, okay, oh shoot, that guy's a sword unit, let's run back into cover. He gets distracted, and now my plan is simply, okay, he's just dived, I've got the speed advantage, if I can lock him down, all is well, right? And then, ooh, I took the line a little bit wrong. Somehow the Hellburner decided to take one singular step up like it was a Raijin from the old days, and we survive. So we're back with that sword unit with his reload on his ability done. So I try and bait him, you know, come here, you know, I'm fresh bait. Come jump on me while I'm about to explode, you know, and let me deal some damage. But he doesn't fall for that. And then look who I see down in that corner. That Scorpion. That same Scorpion teleporting away, and you know, my rage takes over a little bit here. Yeah, remember me, bud? And I don't even shoot him here. I want to kill him with my explosion. I don't care about the 70,000 damage he just did to me because I didn't shoot him. That I don't care about that. I only wanted to kill him with my explosion. Just be in his face, make a statement. This is why I hate Samjuk, because, oh shoot, his turret's there. Oh great, his turret's gone. And then I go again. And oh, there's another turret. Get Samjuk, but don't worry. I'm not stupid enough to die from that. I don't think, at least. I don't remember I was. Yeah, but now I'm super low. But like I say, we don't give up here, alright? There's like a scale of skill that I get as I get lower and lower on HP, and this is just gonna be another example of that, I think, if I remember correctly. I can't quite reach this guy in the corner. I think the range on this explosion is about 100 meters. He's just outside of that. But then he starts coming forward, so is what it is. Give him another one. It's another link. Surprise, surprise. Right here, I really struggle to lock on. We're gonna auto pop another heal here, and yeah, we just destroy him. So I pop my my mothership ability here, get some more health back. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. But right now I'm just moving forward so I don't get jumped on by any random sword units. I'm also just kind of peeking, and I realize this guy's in a crisis, just chilling up here. I think that's what it was. Yeah. But I just popped that. You know, I'm taking peeks. I'm seeing who's around, trying not to freak out. I forgot about that. I just turned my head, and that Samjuk was falling straight off the map. I don't know what was going on with this guy, but I see my opportunity here. And I come and try and get this guy. He's just outside my explosion range, and now it's just like, okay, I'm super low. Let's just finish this guy off, call it a day with this, and boom, there goes that crisis. So I'm happy with that. My entire team's on the left side now, and I can see they have 3 people on the right or the lower, whatever you want to call it, from whichever direction. So I'm gonna drop my Sharinga and just kind of even out this battlefield, because the fastest way to mess up a good battle strategy or battle layout, you know, it's one thing to be close to your teammates, but it's another to have good placement of your robots and your titans. So even if it means I don't get as much action and I'm trying to rank up, I just want to be on this side to stop any goofy stuff from happening. I'll get some picks if I can find any, but right now we're just kind of moving in, shutting down this match and finishing these guys off. So this guy's just chilling back there. He doesn't want to come out at all. He's petrified. He's just hiding behind that rock the entire time. I give him some warning shots, try and make him rethink his choices, maybe get some shots in up there, deal some damage up there. And we're just moving in. And then I see that rook out the corner of my eye, and watch my movement here. My immediate reaction is just, let's just move back, reassess the situation, because right now, all I want is for him to get his ability and jump on me so I can out-phase him, and then we can hope and pray for the best. He's got retaliators and one ruiner, I think is what it's called, the green shotgun. So I might be able to take him. It's debatable if I can take this guy at close range or not. There goes his ability, so immediately what I'm going to do is walk back as much range as I can, break through that shield, and just start dealing my damage. And then the second he gets close, we're going to phase him. And this is BS right here. He's phased, so I don't know why he's dropping that shield. Unfortunately, his teammate Teth has to come have something to say, but I've already backed up super far. And here I could phase him. Well, yeah, no. Yeah, now my teammates are here, so W teammate right there, backing me up. And now we just have this Teth, who's not really going to pose much threat on his own. And I mean, there's the poison weapons doing their stuff for you, but that, I mean, he stole my kill with the, whatever, the steel ball ability. I don't know what to call it, man. I don't know why they made a Skyrosa Titan. I mean, it's kind of cool. He has 4 legs, though. That's kind of sick. But now we're just moving up to really shut down this match. Like I say, the Sharanga's not bad. I mean, we just held off a Rook Titan and probably would have killed him on our own if we had the chance to phase him again. And that Teth wasn't there. But now we've just got another ball just flying at us. And I mean, this guy's got nowhere to go. We got another Rook. I'm playing on controller, by the way, so my movements are a little bit jerky. And we steal that kill. And now I just phase this guy so I can reload and get some good damage in, you know. Get some good satisfying damage. And I mean, I just love these weapons. They just melt. I mean, those haven't been really great examples yet, but I promise you, these weapons are amazing. We just do a little celebratory dance. I thought I got to Diamond here, but I did not. Either way, it was fun. Everyone was in Titans. Good team play. And I killed the Scorpion who jumped on me, so that's all that matters. Frick that guy. Don't use Scorpion. If you use Scorpion, shame on you. I will never respect anyone who plays Scorpion. I'm sorry. And well, it's because there's no skill ceiling, is my argument. There's no skill ceiling to Scorpion players. I got 4th there, despite 7 kills and 2.7 million damage. But you know what? I held my own on the one side of the map, so we'll take it. Another match on the castle here. I think this is the last match of the video. I kind of forget how this goes, to be honest, but we're going to ride along until I remember. Because I only record battles I think are battle-worthy, I think. So, battle-worthy, video-worthy, I mean. And I don't usually actually drop on this side of the map for this specific reason, because no matter what meta it is, besides Scorpion or Sword Unit or whatever, every single ranged meta item gets used and abused, and then people just go drop behind the shield, and that's that. And there's no real way for me to counteract this. You know, I'm just getting demolished by Boom Bash Pow the entire time I sit back here while sword units are flying over my head. So in my opinion, this side of the map is pretty dang awful to fight on. I mean, I like the idea of the bridge there. I don't think it's a bad idea. It's just I don't drop there until it's mid-game because it's always a cesspool. This Lynx, I don't know what he was thinking. He just wanted to kill me, I'm pretty sure. So what I do is I just phase shift his stick and let him rethink his choices, you know, really rethink his choices. And yeah, so he just wasted his robot. And now there's 2 sword units, and I'm just going to try and break as much eye contact as I can. Luckily, I say luckily, I normally hate Prisma builds, but that guy saved my life by shield breaking that guy. So we take it. We're going to keep on moving here. This guy's going to try and kill me. I don't know how he got a lock off of that, but sure, whatever. And then we kill him anyways because we're just better. So now, I guess I'm kind of rethinking this whole bridge thing, and the Boom Bash Pow is coming in, and I see that across the map, and I kind of know it's my time. But, then I see it's a Kaiji, and then I get angry because I don't like Kaijis, so I drop the Hellburner. Anytime I'm mad, I drop the Hellburner because, yes, I'm thinking maybe next video I'll do some live voiceover as I'm playing these games, because I promise you I say more funny stuff than what I'm saying right now, because it's like 11 p.m. at night. But we're just gonna move up here and try and find our way to these guys. It's not looking great. I'm just taking a little peek, just trying to see if I can bait anyone. You know, more Boom Bash Pow coming in. We're just gonna block that out. And then I want to bait this sword unit, but the Prisma just destroys him. Oh, I love it. And then this guy, a full Fenrir. We're just gonna stick in here and move back just barely enough to get that explosion off and get back into cover as fast as possible. So those quick timing things are super important to your Warbots gameplay. It'll get you so much more damage off. Look, and then I hide behind here, and I'm using every single bit of that cover to get as much damage off as I can, while taking the least amount of damage. That's the kind of play you need to start making if you want to go pro, as they say. And then the Scorpion comes in, and I don't like Scorpions, so I blow him up. And then I see a Luchador drop like 7 minutes in, 6-7 minutes. Forget I said that. 6 minutes in, and yeah, I just know he's gonna go for me at this point. And I think you saw the last castle game, and I had one before that where I did the same thing. I just shielded under this bridge and did a crap ton of damage. So that's kind of my plan moving forward here. I'm just gonna lock him down, make him stuck on top of that building because he can't jump. He's not a good jumper. He's not a profesh. And we're just gonna do as much damage as humanly possible to this guy. I know I'm technically not supposed to shoot him while he's in this mode, but I didn't have much else to do. So, oh wow, this video ends shortly. this match ends shortly. Then he jumps on us, and this is where the Griffin really comes into play. I mean, look at that damage. I'm not even halfway through my full volley, and I've done 200,000 damage to that guy. I'm telling you, flame builds are the way to go. We're just going to sit out that ability, and then we're just going to corner peek him even more. Use that splash damage to our advantage. And I'm not going to place my bot really far back. I'm going to jump out the way of that, obviously, but I'm really not afraid of this guy because of the amount of damage I'm putting out. So much so I jump back towards him to finish the job because this robot is sick. This robot's dope, brah. Jump again just to make sure, and I get an assist despite me doing like 500,000 damage to that guy. And they're down 2 people now. I think I rushed them here. Oh, this match goes on longer than I thought. Never mind, we're good. You can tell I'm totally experienced at doing this. Anyways, I just launch all the way forward, and like I expect, this Mender who'd been peeking me quite a while, he just runs out in the open in front of all my teammates and just gets all the damage in the world. So I'm just gonna come in and finish him off. And then there's a Lynx, and I just show the Lynx that I too also have stealth, and we're just gonna melt that Lynx. And then this time I think we're gonna learn from our mistakes last time. I know I'm gonna get pinched here if I let that Luchador come close. So this time we're going to jump back, and we're not going to have another Hellburner incident. And then I see this guy just chilling across the map getting beamed, and I think, oh cool, another Titan build. What I didn't see here is the chasm on top of his robot, and that thing just beats me to a pulp. And I'm out of my ability time. That was a bad move from me. The Raven's a great robot, but you have to be smart with it, and that wasn't a super smart move. But it means I get to play my Sharinga, and you know what that means. It means it's time to melt another Titan. Goodbye. He's gone. Game over. Like, you're done, bro. Just stop. Oh, I love this Titan build. I promise I will get more gameplay of all of this. This is my favorite hanger of all time, and I'm thinking of doing another series like this where I actually run you guys along what I'm doing, and we are going to build a hanger with only T1 or T2 weapons and robots, and we're going to try and see how far we can get on those. So that's going to be like blue robots like the Rhino and whatnot, with blue weapons like the Avengers. And I'm not, going to play Carnage and put super new weapons on it. That's not my style. If we're going to do this challenge, we're going to do it right. So yeah, we're just going to close out the match here. first video. I hope you guys enjoy. You know, I tried to start a YouTube channel a bit back. I got in and out of it. Maybe, depending on how well this goes, I'll enter the creator program. Oh, there's 2 Titans melted, by the way, just for fun. We'll see how this goes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one.